This story dates back to when I was 12 years old. I was finishing up school. I called my mom and dad to come and pick me up, but they both had to stay longer for work than expected. So, I had to walk home. I usually don't mind walking home, but that day, I was not feeling so well. I didn't even want to come to school, but my mom made me. I expected to be walking home a lot more this year, due to both my parents starting new jobs, since we just moved to a new town. We had this really weird neighbor. He didn't seem he was fully there. He would come over and talk to me about my day and my plans. I found it normal because he was our neighbor, but he only talked to me, not my parents. And he was 34 years old, which made this a little weird. My parents are only a couple more years older than him, so why doesn't he just talk to my parents? I honestly didn't think of it too much. But every time he talks to me, he would do it when my parents weren't looking. And when my parents came in sight, he would walk away. I was walking home, and in order for me to get to my house, I had to pass my neighbor's house. He had a disgusting and creepy looking house. The house smelled awful when you would go near it. So he would always come to our house. The house looks abandoned and looks like it hasn't been taken care of in years. I was approaching his house. I felt uneased and a little scared. So as I got closer to the house, I FaceTimed my friend. Maybe the man wouldn't bother me if he knew I was talking to someone else. That's what one gut said. My other gut said that there's nothing to worry about. Like Mom said, you were going to meet a lot of weird people in life. My friend's parents worked around this area, so they were pretty familiar with it. I showed my friend the house, and then I see the man. Who are you talking to? Just one of my friends. The man asked if I can turn off the FaceTime so we can talk. So I ended the FaceTime call with my friend, but right before I ended it, my friend's parents' face were in shock. The man then asked where my parents were. They were working late today and won't be home until a while. The man's face lit up in a long, creepy smile. He then said, "I got a dog. Do you want to see it?" He knew I love dogs. I felt a little weird, and I felt pressured in saying yes. But before I did, he started walking me back to his house. I felt very uncomfortable. As we were walking, I looked down on my phone and saw my friend's text. He said, "Don't go anywhere with that man. That house is owned by a lady, no man." It felt a little strange, but maybe he was family. Just as I was going into the house, my mom yelled my name. "Where are you going?" I quickly ran back to my mom and told her what happened. She called the cops, and the cops investigated the neighbor's house. They found out the smell was coming from the lady who owned the house. She was killed by the man. My mouth dropped when I heard that, and there was never no dog. They never caught the man. I never walked home alone again. I don't know what would have happened to me if it wasn't for my mom and where this man is today.